All right, lads. Looking very sharp. You all right?
Yeah, not bad.
Okay, I'm going to go straight in then. And what I've noticed is ever since I've been telling people, particularly young girls that have got Boyzone on the show, they're literally going mad. How are you dealing with this kind of adoration you're getting?
God knows. They're just mad, you know, some of them. They do anything and everything to get to you. So a lot of them get tattoos of you know, your name or whatever on their body, and they're all mad.
Okay, now, I've never actually seen any of you play any musical instruments. So I was wondering how you compose music, whether you sort of sit around kind of humming and going,
do that.
So yeah, so I go, yeah, hum that again, well, and then you go, I'll hum my
wrong, you're wrong.
Now, how do you do it, though? How do you...
Basically, the type of group we are, our fans like to see us singing and dancing on stage. So that's what we do right now. If the time came that our fans wanted us to play instruments on stage, well, that's something that we definitely look into.
What do you think to those kind of those sort of cynics that just that seem to view manufactured bands, if you will, or bands you've had to audition for with some disdain? Those sort of people who say they're just like the Irish Monkeys or whatever. I mean, I'm a big Monkeys fan. I'm a big Monkeys fan. But what do you say to those people who sort of say that in kind of...
Basically, people who would say that about us, it makes us shine, because that's the certain things we would rise above.
You just rise above it.
Yeah.
How do you deal with the kind of the loss of total loss of privacy?
Maybe if we have some time off, you just go to the middle of nowhere in Ireland or something like that.
Especially when there's people like us, yeah, who've actually eroded your privacy even further. Because earlier this week, yeah, found out a bit about you, I went poking. Have a look at this. If you're wearing Boyzone official underwear, chances are they originated from here, a pants factory. Look. Rash helmets must be removed. Hello there, it's Jonny Vaughan. I've come to look at your pants. So what were the problems you had with the getting where the split comes in the elastic? Because you could have easily formed the word bone. Really?
Yeah.
So you've actually met the boys?
Yeah, many occasions.
Did they ever say to you, look, if you're going to make underwear for pubescent girls, please make it cotton? Are they down on thrush? They really like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do they like about it? The fact that they could see by looking at that probably cost very little to make, but was retailing for quite a lot. Do they like that? If you hold it up to your ear, you can actually hear the roar of the crowd at one of their gigs. Roaring! Ooh, definitely. The muddy Thames flowing slowly and effortlessly past this luxury apartment development that's home to Boyzone. Let's see if anyone knows them. Have you ever seen any pop stars around here?
What does pop stars like?
Yeah, what pop stars have you seen?
Well, that's I'm not allowed to see.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to see.
Okay.
Okay.
Absolutely no luck whatsoever at those luxury riverside apartments. But let's try this estate here, see if there's any Boyzone fans. Were any of them ever in trouble at school?
Yeah, I think so. There was a story about Steve. He was in one of his like Irish classes, and he wanted to go to the toilet, and his teacher made him answer in Irish, and he couldn't, so she wouldn't let him out, so he did it in his pants.
This very fantastic lives in a coven of Boyzone fans. Let's just have a good sweep around, taking the splendour of this shrine to Boyzone. In fact, we really have entered the Boyzone, haven't we? Let's have a look. As soon as this item's finished, what questions would you like me to ask them?
I think I'll probably ask him whether it was true that he was a virgin or not. Keith, Birdie bombed Frankenstein, pissed in the bed until he was He didn't get the bed until he was 9, he got the bed until he was 6. But it didn't rhyme with Frankenstein, and he was cranky in the morning, and he's got a birthmark on his bum.
Oh, is that another question? Can we see the birthmark that's allegedly on Keith's arse?
What do you like in bed, Shane?
How do they rate themselves in bed is what you really want to know. That's your question. As a group, this group here in Forest Hill, London, SC23 wants to know, what do you like in bed, guys? There we go. So there's the big question. So there you go, guys. The big question they wanted to know. Apart from they wanted to see, have you got a birthmark on your?
Have, yeah. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, come on, get it out for the. For a second, I thought exclusive, but no. Now we were talking to a lot of the fans, and they said that I was trying to ask who's the leader? Who's the leader of the Boyzone gang? And apparently you don't have like a leader. You're a bit of a democracy. But I'd like to change that tonight. Because what I like to do, when I was a kid, we had to sort anything out, had to make any decision. We did it, my father always insisted on this, via musical statues. That's how you sort out a leader. So lads, would you please go over to your official bath mats? We've got So Good, your own record, queued up and ready. Okay, what you do is, you're dancing to So Good when the music stops, yeah? Anyone still moving, yeah? They have to sit down and we carry on with who's remaining, yeah?
All right.
Okay, any survivors, musical statues, highly competitive, extreme musical statues. Let's hear So Good. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Volume. Volume. Let's have some volume.
That's me, I'm out.
That's you two out. You two are out. Those two are out. Okay. Music, please. We're going to play on. That's terrible. You just look shocked. What are you doing? That's give it some. Oh, I think actually there was a flinch over here. I'm sorry. You're out. You're out. I know, a big favourite with all of us, but he's gone. That's it. No longer in the leadership battle. Hurts me to say it. Okay, you ready, lads? This is it. This is for the big one. Il capo di tutti capi. Okay. Go!
Like to feel.
I'm afraid, Mikey, you're out. Ladies and gentlemen, the leader of the band is Ronan. Please, John. Leader. Well, I'm afraid we've got a kind of boy band, bath mat kind of mess here. Ronan's delighted, they're going crazy. Let's just have 17 seconds of fun.